The E100 lives daily on the term bigger is better. It weighs over 100 tons, it's got a massive 15cm cannon that deals 640 damage, and it's probably one of the largest tanks in the game, right up there next to the mouse. However, we are going to be taking away one of those attributes I just listed, which is the cannon. We're going to be using the 12.8cm in today's video to see how it works out. Let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of this cannon. Well, standard pen is worse. It's got worse premium penetration and worse high explosive pen. It's got worse damage per minute, but the tank does have a bit better of a reload, obviously, because the alpha is less, but its DPM is also less. Yeah, really not great. It's got less DPM, less alpha, less penetration. The only accuracy is the fact that it's got a little bit better dispersion at 0.018 better. It's 0.362 instead of 0.344. So that's your big difference there. Apart from that, I can't really name anything else. Gun depression is the same. Yeah, it's there's not much of a change, but I do want to try the E100 with the 128 and see how it actually works out. So let's put on, that should be plenty of ammunition. If you don't know, World of Tanks PC has buffed the gun, the 12.8 on the E100 on PC, and it's actually the more preferred option now. Like, if you want alpha, you go for it. But imagine an E100 that had 2700 DPM with the 12.8, or you could run this 640 alpha and have 2400. That's what it seems like Wargaming has done on PC, and I think that would actually be a pretty solid thing to do in Blitz. I'd really like to try having a smaller alpha, being able to use a bit more of your weight, push around opponents, and with a lesser alpha, deal with more than one opponent at once. But at the same time, alpha, as many of you know, is one of my favorite things to use in this game. So yeah, I don't know. We're going to find out how this works. It looks very weird, though, driving the 100 with the 128, doesn't it? It just doesn't look right. Well, either way, here we go. Let's get in the position. So what exactly is a reload? Did I read like 13 seconds or something like that? Oh, 11.8. You know, that's not actually terrible. As long as I can make use of it, we should be fine. The premium penetration is okay. It's basically the same gun as a mouse I'm running, but a little bit better accuracy. I'm not sure how the on-movement dispersion values are, but I guess we'll find out as we are using the tank. So let's push into position. What is the enemy team at? They got an IS-7, an E75, and an M5. Yo, are they going to go this way? Well, we're going to find out, I guess, right? There's a nice shot into the IS-7 for 399, but we got tapped back right in the lower plate for 500. That's a pretty big slap, I'm not going to lie. All right, the Conway did miss me, and trying to think of what I want to do here. Well, let's get another shot into that IS-7. We are running the stock gun, so it's actually kind of funny because the IS-7 can't really out-trade me. We have the same alpha, but I just have a lot more hit points. So right now, I'm kind of stuck here because we got the Yo on my rear. So, how do I want to do this? This is weird. I think I'm going to push up. Let me get past you, 75, and you fired, so that means I'm just going to shoot right at your lower plate. Nice tap for 522 at that. Alright, we're eating a pretty big chunk into this IS-7. Let's reload again. Yeah, we got a nice bounce. Alright, and let's get another, well, we'll fire premium. He's already a one-shot anyway. Alright, so that's good. We've cleared the IS-7. Now we've got the E75. We've dealt 1,600 damage. And let's shoot at his lower... Okay, never mind, we can't. How about the hatch? There you go. Nice tap in the hatch. The E75 hatch is quite a weak spot if you're ever going to shoot at it. So, hopefully this 200 LT finishes him off. Please? Please? Oh my god, everybody's just going to leave him. No! No, I got shot because of that. Alright, there you go. E75 finished him off. I was hoping the 200 was going to do it because, you know, much less alpha. But either way, let's push over here. Let's see if we can get a shell into the Conway. Fire an HE, and ooh, he's not running Spall. That's gotta hurt you, dude. That's really gotta hurt you. All right, let's keep on pushing up. Over here, we've got the M5, yo. So we should be able to get a pretty big slap into his tank. And thank you. There you go. Give him a bit of a love tap as well. Nice. All right, I'll take it. 93 extra hit points we would not have had without that ram. We're sitting over 3,000 damage now, which is actually pretty impressive. I didn't think we'd get this far with it. But let's keep going. We got the Foch. We got the 121B off to the side. Maybe we can actually get a shell into the 121B and fire. There you go. Nice tap for 504. That's brought us up to 3,700 damage. So, first impressions of this gun. Do I think it's actually a viable option? Yeah, you know what? I don't think it's terrible. Like, yeah, I wouldn't suggest to run it. It's definitely not the preferred choice of weapon for the E100, but it does feel nice to be able to continuously shoot shells into your opponents instead of, you know, not being able to. So let's just get another shell into the T100. God, that thing's low down. But we still got the shell out. And with that, pretty good game, honestly. A very weird game. I didn't think it was going to go this well, but all we got left is the 1-2-1B over here, and an HE shell will very easily finish this player off, and a fire. Oh, okay, I guess not. On movement dispersion-wise, it's actually not too bad. It's a lot more accurate than the 150mm, I'll tell you that for a fact. Let's reload, and because we actually have a lesser alpha, we can actually hit this guy on the move. Nice! Alright, that was a very surprisingly good battle for the E100. If you're up against good opponents that know how to fight you, it'll probably go much worse. But that one, we were able to deal 4,800 damage, we blocked 460, and we came out with a first class. Alright, not bad. Let's do one more game, and let's see if it works out just as well. One game is, yeah, like 50-50 if it's going to go well. Two games, we'll actually see if this works out. Here we are in our second battle. We have an E100, an IS-4, 907, alright, so they got some strong tanks. The ones I'm worried about, and the big killers of vehicles like the E100, are alpha tanks like the Jagdpanzer, the 268, and the 183. So I'm going to be very careful from those opponents, but we're going to find out which way my team's going to push, because a lot of times, yeah, like this E3 says, he wants to go to C, even though the bridge is definitely the choice that you always want to go to. Let's hopefully all push to the bridge. Let us go. Speed is key. Looks like my mediums are going up the bridge, which means I should be able to convince the rest of my team to. Yes. All right, hopefully this E3, nope, he's just going to suicide over towards that side of the map, and our E100 is going to follow him. Yay. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That sounds like a terrible idea, and that sounds like a death sentence. Ooh, that shell was much, much closer than I thought it was going to be. All right, let's angle my turret so I shouldn't be penned. There you go. Nice. We got the bounce. And angle it again, although we might be able to get a shell into that 907, actually. He might have moved. Yeah, that definitely did not hit the 907, but I tried. All right, E100 should be down here, if I'm not mistaken. No? I thought the E100 was. I guess not. I guess I saw wrong. The IS-4 is down below, though, where the M60 is, which is not great, and my M60, instead of backing up, has decided to double down and drive more into them? I don't know. All right, I'm hoping that I can get a shell out here, because clearly I can't do much. Oh boy, this is not good. I don't want to bleed a lot of HP at the same time. There's the Jagdpanzer. If I jump down, this is going to be terrible for me, so I'm just going to try and sit right here. Let's get a shot into the 1-2-1. Nice. But, yeah, this is not going well. My Leopard's sitting at the back, and there goes all of what was my M60. That is, great. Oh boy. Well, we're down 2 tier 10s. That's just fan-diddly-tastic. I'm going to push up. Screw that. I'm not going to deal with that, because that's just death. Hopefully I can support maybe my 907, or not the 907, my E3 over here, who's just not turning around. Okay, guess you'll just get farmed up the rear. All right, well, let's shoot at the 907. There's one shell into his tank, and hopefully the E100 is going to hit him as well. But, yeah, this is a loss. I can tell you that for a fact. This E3 is oblivious, and, yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm just going to try and finish off the enemy 907, and boop, there you go. At least we finished him off. But now it's a 3 versus 6, which is not great, especially because that 183 is right here. All right, 3 more seconds left. We will have a shell ready. 3, 2, 1, and fire. There you go. Nice tap into the 183. Let's back up. And in 7 more seconds, we'll have another shell. I mean, I will say, the reload is still enjoyable on this tank. Like, being able to reload every now and then is pretty nice. So let's reload another shell into this 183. There you go. Nice tap, and now we do it again. Now, if I'm going to make a decision right now, my E100 can deal with that. He put himself in that situation. I do not want to lose all of my health to a 183. So let's get another shot into his tank, and let's push up. He missed, which is perfect for me. We got the 1-2-1 on my rear, and the E3 is dead. Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, the gun did not let me down. I'll say that. The gun did its job. It actually did fine. Team, yeah, team definitely let me down. But let's see if we can get a finishing shell into the 183, reload, and wow, he actually killed himself. And you know what, that's fine with me, because now I can get a shell into the 1-2-1, turn and fire. Nice max roll for 575, although if we were using the other gun, that would have been 800 damage. Get a nice bounce from the 1-2-1. I mean, we're doing fine. We are surprisingly doing very, very fine. All right, let's get another shot into that 1-2-1. Looks like the IS-4 somehow missed me. I don't even know if he fired, but yeah, weird. All right, well, not a bad battle. Honestly, not a bad battle. Let's reload. Let's get one more shell out before we die. Yes. And let's go for the IS-4 right in the lower. Well, I tried to get out the shell, but we did fine. I mean, we probably did over 3,000 damage. We blocked 1,900, and even though the team kind of made me a bit depressed, we almost got that shell out. Even though the team made me a little bit depressed, we were still able to do our job. So let's see how much we actually ended up doing in this battle. We did 3,700 and we blocked 2,300. Not bad at all, honestly. Pretty solid. I just wish, vehicles like this E3 decided, hey, I'm going to stick with the team instead of ditching them because, yeah, that was sad. I don't know why it's hard to stick together as a team, but nice game to the 1-2-1. 6,000 damage is pretty sweet. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed this weird experiment I wanted to try. And let me know what you guys think about the E100 with the stock gun. But other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and please don't run it with the stock gun. That's just going to make you look like a monkey. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.